Welcome back to my 40th series of quilting on TV. Today we're going to make an 8-pointed star. Before we get to the star, I'd like you to help me welcome back my guest today. This is Annie Moody. Hi, Annie.
Hi, Kay. How are you?
Good. But you know, I've been looking at this machine that you have here. It's different.
It is different. It's going to be a lot of fun. Today we are going to do needle felting, and we're going to throw all the rules away. Does that sound like fun?
Well, it does, you know, but I've been looking at this. There's no thread.
There's no thread?
How
There's
can we
no
sew
bobbin
without thread?
case? Oh, it's going to be fun. Like I said, we're throwing all the rules away. And with needle felting, you're basically taking two different fibers and meshing them together. We've got 5 barbed needles here under the machine, and that's the only thing that is in the machine is just 5 barbed needles that move up and down that mesh the fibers together.
If you say so. All right, this is somewhat of what we're doing today, right? We're going to do it on a smaller scale?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Yeah. What we have here is, this is just a miniature of this, where just because it's a little easier to show in miniature than it is with something larger.
Okay.
So you ready to begin?
I think so.
Okay. I have here a piece of orange and a piece of gold wool. And what I'm going to do is, here's where all the rules get thrown away. Okay, you see how we have some nice curved lines and things overlapping? Well, we don't need a ruler. We just need to do some nice free-flowing lines. Watch your fingers. Okay, and then we have basically 4 different pieces here. We're going to take the bottom of this one and throw it away.
Okay.
And we're going to throw that one away.
Okay.
So now we're finished, right?
I guess.
Well, with that part, we're going to overlap these.
All right.
And we're going to take it to our machine and we're going to needle felt this together. Okay,
All right.
No thread.
No thread.
Just a lot of fun. Now that I have these slightly overlapped, we're just going to begin needle felting these pieces together.
And you didn't raise or lower a presser foot? Well, there is no presser foot.
There is a presser foot right there, so we would lower that.
Okay, so you already did that.
And that's about all you have to do. Lower your presser foot and begin needle felting.
But it's not touching the fabric.
No, it's not. It is adjustable. If you wanted it to come down a little bit, you could lower this.
Okay.
If you have something a little thicker, you can raise it up a little bit. I have it right pretty much where I need it, because that gives me the freedom of movement to be able to move this. Okay. So once I have this all together, I have a couple. No thread. But I want to point something out here, where this is the front side. If you could take a look at the back side, you see how the yellow from the other starts to come through? And on this, what I've done is sometimes I've used the back side, and where the green hills are, I've used it from the front side, just to kind of get like a foggy, hazy effect.
So it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter. It's whatever look you want.
No rules?
No rules. So that would basically how you would do that, and I would actually have samples here of these two where I've done it together. And then you can actually take these then and then do another gentle curve and then needle felt those pieces together, and you would just continue to build that on there. And then you're starting with the next color until you get it layered, the landscape, the way that you want to do it. And then once you do that, what you can do is we can start adding trees and some free motion. We can put some leaves on here. So would you like to see how to add some trees?
Yeah, I sure would.
Okay, what we have here to add the trees is we have what you call wool roving, and I have some brown wool roving here.
Wool roving meaning?
Meaning it is, it's a process where this is the process right before they actually take it and turn it into yarn to spin it. Okay, so you have your wool roving. You really don't need a lot, and you just basically put your hands 4 to 6 inches apart and just pull it apart. I think that might even be a little bit too much. So then what I'll do to add another tree, if I want to get a sharper line, I will just put this here, and I'm going to start my tree over here and lower my foot. and just start needle felting that roving to the wool.
I think this looks like fun.
It is a lot of fun. The most fun thing is there's no rules. This is whatever you want to do with this machine. You can have a lot of fun. And then if I wanted to take another little piece, and I can add a tree branch coming off of here. Which direction should I go? Right up in here.
Yeah,
How's
that's
there?
fine. No rules for
That's
this tree.
right, that's right. Not all trees look the same, and that's the beauty of it. So then you could continue to add more where it looks a little thinner in some areas. I usually start out with a little bit and then add as I go so I don't get too much in there. That way you can kind of get the look that you want.
Can you use yarn or not?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
you can use yarn. There's a couple samples that I brought that you'll be able to take a look at where I've used yarn.
All right, let's take a look at what you've got and what you can do with it.
Okay.
That, like I said, that just looks like a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
And something kids could do.
It just opens up the creative juices to start
Right.
flowing, and yes, kids could definitely do that.
Now, I thought these were hats before, but you tell me they're not.
You know, I suppose it very well could be a hat. My friend Nancy Fiedler made that one, and I made the other one. And the neat thing about this is that it's a free arm.
Oh, okay.
So that then if you wanted to do something like a bowl or a sleeve or something like that, you could certainly do that.
Terrific.
And then you asked about yarn. The vase here has yarn on it. That's just needle
It
felted
looks almost
right
like
into
a
it.
couching.
It really does.
Just
It really does, but no thread.
Well, I was going to say sewing on top of the yarn, but you're not really sewing.
Nope, you're just meshing the fibers together. And then on the pillow, I use yarn just to kind of outline some of the areas, just like you would if you were coloring in a coloring book or something. And it really kind of is, it kind of reminds me of painting. You know, I can't paint worth a darn, but I can certainly have fun and play with this. So it's a lot of fun to do. And to add the little detail to the trees that you'll see here, I just got my machine on with and did some free motion to draw some extra branches and stuff on there.
Oh, with your other machine, your
With
regular sewing machine.
Right, with the regular sewing machine.
And here we've got a wall hanging. That is really neat. And I really like your vest. We'll have to take a look at that.
Thanks. I'll show that.
I want to thank you, Annie, so much for bringing us something that is completely different, but it's going to be lots of fun.
Different and fun. I think you'll
Yes.
enjoy it.
And let's go now and take a look at the stars. These stars are fun to make, and they're really not that difficult. We can use a wide variety of fabrics. It's not quite a scrap quilt because you need to have enough fabric to finish a star, but this is great for fat quarters. So if you're a fat quarter quilter, you'll have a lot of fabrics that you can choose from. Let's take a look at the fabrics. First of all, it's important to choose your background fabric, because every star in your quilt has to look good on the background fabric. So I've chosen this particular fabric right here. And then we need, for the stars, we need contrasting fabrics. So let's take a look at some of the fabrics that we picked out. Here we have these two colors. While they might sort of scream at you if they were used in larger quantities, this is a great contrast for our quilt. Here's another one. I chose some greens. Again, the dark and light. We have these two colors. This with a light blue background and some purple and this blue. This will give us this star right here. And then I have some teal colors. So I'm sure you can find fabrics in your stash to make this. Here we have two of these fabrics. And even if they're not your favorite colors, experiment. Here's two that are really bright. And as you can see, as long as we have contrasting fabrics, our stars will look good. So let's take a look at how we're going to do this. First of all, we need to cut our strips, 2 for each star. Here, we'll take a look at this star right here. There are 2 fabrics used in each star. And there's where our contrast comes in. So for these fabrics, we need to cut 2-inch strips. And then we're going to sew the two that go together into a strip set. And these two will give me this star. All right, after we sew it together, then we need to press it. And the pressing technique is really important. We don't want to stretch our fabric. Most of the fabrics we use are the strips are cut across the width of the fabric, and there's a little bit more stretch to the width, and we don't want to stretch the fabric. So the way that I like to press is, first of all, to use a dry iron, and I press from the right side, and I press very little but firmly. So I take my iron, and my strip would look like, let's get it single here, like this as it comes from the machine. I first press it to set the seams, and then everything else is done from the right side of the fabric. I just put my iron in and move it once across, and that's all the ironing that part of the strip gets. Then I move it down. The stretch we talked about happens if you move your iron this way. You're bound to get stretch in that fabric. We're going with the lengthwise grain when we press this way. That'll give us a nice press to our fabric. Now we want to cut this into the pieces we need. And because it's an 8-pointed star, I'm going to use the Starmaker 8. And I use it by putting the bottom of it along the bottom of the strip, just like this. And I'll make my cut. Now that's the perfect angle we need for an 8-pointed star. But now we have to know how far to come along our strip. So I'm going to use a ruler, and I'm going to mark my ruler at the 2-inch line because I don't want to make a mistake. I have a lot of points to make or to cut. So at the 2 inches, I'm going to put this piece of static sticker right on the 2-inch line on the ruler. And I know now every time I make a cut for a piece, that will be right on the edge of the cut fabric. Now I'll butt the Starmaker 8 right up against the ruler, making sure it lines up with the ruler, but also with the whole bottom of the strip. Remove the ruler and cut. And we need to have 4 or 8 pieces, 1 for each point of our star. So let me just go ahead and make one more cut. Put that mark on my ruler right at that cut edge. Slide the Starmaker 8 down, making sure it lines up with the whole bottom of the strip. That is the secret to having the accurate angle. When you have dark fabric, it really helps to have that light on your rotary cutter. You can really see. Okay, so we'll cut 8 of those. And after we're done cutting those, we're going to make 2 different diamonds, as we said before. I have one set of diamonds already made this way, and they were made by taking another 2-inch strip and sewing these pieces with the same color as the strip this way. And I need to come down about 2.5 inches, like this. And when I open that up, I will get this piece. But I'm going to show you on the other color, we need the opposite diamond. So here we're going to take the opposite color, open this strip, and we want the matching color to the new strip at the top. And again, we need to come down 2.5 or 3 inches. There's no need to pin, so I'll just go to my sewing machine and sew these on. We'll just chain from one piece to the next. And it's a good idea when you're sewing diamonds to a strip that you start sewing on just the strip. So I'll just take this diamond right out of here. I know a lot of you will email me or write me and say that your seam allowance is sometimes off a little bit. And if you really check it out, I can almost guarantee it's when you start joining these pieces to the strip. So that's why I start on the strip, and I want my needle down in the fabric, Then I'll lift it up, and as my stitches are started, if there's any discrepancy in that 1/4 of an inch, it's just on the underneath strip and it won't matter. So we'll just line this up and sew it to the strip. And when you come almost to the end, pick up your next piece. And these pieces should be butted up against each other. If you have them apart, then you have to make 2 cuts, which is okay, just slows you down. I'll show you in a minute how they are really butted up close. I think sometimes the first time you make these kind of stars, you have a tendency to leave a gap between the 2 pieces. Let me just show you right here. Can you see how they're just butted right up against each other? And we'll just pick up the next piece and again, butt it up against each other. And we'll have 4 of these points to make, and then we had 4 of the opposite points. So just 1 more. So these stars go together really fast. And so far, no pinning. Now we're ready to press. So I'll cut my stitches, and let's go over there and press. And here we have our pieces. Now we want to press away from this single diamond that's a different color than the other pieces. And so we'll put our strip on our ironing board with the new strip up. Press our stitches as we sew them to set those stitches in the middle, and then let your iron do the work. Handle your pieces as little as possible, and it's just straight across once. And let's just get the rest of these done. And now we're ready to cut our diamonds. I'm going to turn these this way because what I want to do now is to cut this new strip I've added, but I want to cut it so that I have a real accurate angle. So I'm going to line up 2 things. I'm going to line up the strip, the edge of the strip, with the Starmaker 8, and also this cut edge. Whenever we work with an angle, we need to line up 2 edges to get an accurate angle, because that's what an angle is. It's 2 lines coming together. If you just try and line up 1, it doesn't work. Okay, so the bottom here, this cut edge, and we'll just cut. And here's where it helps if you're butted up against each other. See, right here I have my pieces, and I only need to make 1 cut. If they were separated, I'd have to make a cut for this piece and a cut for this piece. But we don't want to work any harder than we have to on these pieces. So here we have our next point. So we're alternating. So you need 4 of each. Let's just go ahead and cut the rest of these. Again, lining it up with the strip, always the new strip, and this cut edge. And we have 2 more here to cut, right here. Now when I come to the last diamond, remember I said we wanted 2 edges to cut, to line up? We can do it this way, but that's sometimes not quite as accurate. But what we can do is turn it around and lay the Starmaker on this way, just for that last one, so that you can be super accurate here. And you can tell which edges to line up, because if they're not supposed to line up, they will be way off. Here we go. All right. Now we have our pieces. And let's lay out our star. We want to alternate. So we'll put these pieces in right here. And here, whoops, oh, that doesn't go there. You can tell right away if you get them in the wrong place. Here we have a piece here, and now we'll come up there. Okay, we'll put these pieces in. There we go, there's our star. Now it's time to sew these together. And we'll sew them into 2s and then in 4s. So let's just go ahead, we'll put this right sides together like this. Now you'll notice this seam line has to match, but our seam allowances are going in opposite directions. So that will help us to line this piece up. It will just sort of interlock, we call it. And we want to sew all the way into the center. Now this is one of these times when I like to start sewing on what I call a starter scrap. And just sew, it's just any scrap of fabric you can pick up, because when I start sewing onto the diamond shape, it will make it easier to keep that seam allowance even, just like it was before when we did it to a strip. Now those seams will interlock, as I said. And now, even though I'm chain sewing, I'm going to use the scissors on my machine to cut my thread, but keep sewing. And so I'll pick these pieces up the same way. Lock my threads, pick these up, and it's just a matter of sewing them until your stars are all done. Now you don't have to do each color separately. You know, you can all get your points cut and just sit down and just sew away till the points are put together. And one more. And the reason I like to cut those in between using the scissors is now when I take them out, even though I have chain pieced them, there's no thread holding them together. They're already cut. Okay, let's take a look at how we're going to press these pieces. We'll take off this starter scrap, take our pieces and press them, and I want to press them all in the same direction. Just pick a direction. We want to do it from the right side, just once across. And then we'll be ready to start putting our star together. Oh, this is the way it goes. Okay, now let's take a look at how they'll go together. We'll sew these two together right here and our other two, making sure we've got them alternated. Don't get them mixed up here. All right, we'll take this one here. And again, we have an interlocking seam, which should be easy to match. Just lay the two seams right on top of each other. And we're going to start stitching. It should be right where this piece comes. And there's a seam here. This one won't interlock, so you have to hold it together. Once again, we've matched without any pins. And then this piece is done the same way. Okay, what I want to show you now, though, is when they're put together, or when these pieces, after they come out, we're going to press the seam allowance open in the center here. You can see here how I've pressed the seam allowances open on these two pieces. To finish the star, we're going to put squares in the corner, and they go in first. And then the sides are finished with triangles. And then your stars are finished and they're ready to put together into your quilt. And you can join them as we have here. Brenda made this quilt, Brenda Johnson, and she didn't use sashing strips. You can always put them together with sashing strips. So get out your fat quarters or whatever fabric's in your stash and have fun making loads and loads of stars. And be sure and join me on my next show when I'll bring you some more quilting ideas.
For information on today's main demonstration, call 1-800-248-KAYE. That's 1-800-248-5293. Or write to us at Kaye's Quilting Friends, Post Office Box 456, West Branch, Michigan, 48661. Please remember to specify the program number. Kaye's Quilting Friends is brought to you in part by Janome America, Clover Needlecraft, OttLite Technology, and Lazy Girl Designs. Our thanks for joining us for this edition of Kaye's Quilting Friends. We hope the ideas shared with you in this program will make your quilting more enjoyable. Please join us again on the next Kaye's Quilting Friends.